C7R, I'd say just from a driver point of view, huge improvement over C6R. C6R, you always felt a bit on edge, but with the new car, it's a much stiffer chassis, developed through this Z06. As a driver, the setup window is a lot larger, the slip angle of the car, you're much more comfortable driving on the edge. So I'd say for endurance racing, that's exactly what you want. You want a car that you can slide around, be comfortable sliding over a whole stint, especially when you're at a place like Le Mans, where you're doing triple stints on a set of tires, and you can be comfortable with it all the way through. The whole front splitter section is based on the Z06 production line, and the race car version is a little bit wider to suit the chassis and tires, but overall, aero side of it is much improved for, it's perfectly suited for a track like Le Mans where you've got to trim the car as much as possible, have as little drag in it as possible, but also maintain some downforce for the tighter sections like the Porsche curves. Yeah, I mean, this is the first year the Corvette's come back with direct injection, and I can just speak from a driver's point of view. The drivability of it is a lot better, so at a place like Le Mans where you have changing conditions when it's wet, and drying, you want to have as much predictability in the throttle and know what you're going to have when your foot is pushing. So on that side of it, it's a lot more consistent, a lot more predictable. And then from a strategy point of view, direct injection is always known to be better with fuel mileage. So at a place like Le Mans where you've got an 8-mile lap, one lap can be worth a huge amount of strategy over the long run. So direct injection is definitely the way we're heading. All right, here's the inside of the C7R. A lot of improvements over the C6R. Similar dash here, but on the right we've got this new ACO mandated system, which has all the new flags on it, the new slow zone sections where we're trying to eliminate safety cars here at Le Mans. This is our TC and lock-up lights section, one on the right, one on the left. Rear view camera with the radar system, which you've probably seen RACER do a special on before. Looking at the steering wheel, we've got TC and engine mapping, and then all the traditional things like radio, drink tube, start and stop the car, and then here we have to have turning signals left and right, which it's hard to tell where you're going to go for a P car. Also new in this car is the tilt steering wheel, which is great for me because I'm a taller driver than my teammates, so I can also position it wherever I want to keep it off my legs. In the C6R, whenever I turn into a right-hander, I'd always be hitting my leg with my hand. And then in the middle section, in the C6R, we tried to have everything on the steering wheel in front of the driver's eye, and now we've moved a lot of the non-essentials onto the middle center console. So the stuff that you're not going to use that much, like emergency systems, headlights, AC, windshield wiper, we moved that all off the steering wheel just to kind of centralize all the essentials, and then have basically a side of the B stuff, which you're not going to use that often. So overall, it's a huge improvement over the C6R, comfort-wise and technologically. So hopefully it'll be a good weekend in Le Mans.